Specifically, the Budget Committee authorized the Commission to add money to case management, and money was given for case management, if my memory is not letting me down, up to about 1 billion, but broken down for investigations and tribunals. Most of the files have since been closed. Chair, I've asked for protection.
Yes. Police, our CID accorded our witness protection even after here. You can liaise with your seniors.
Majority of the files have been closed.
Majority, you mean the files for human rights complaints?
Complaints.
Which are filed at the commission?
Yes.
Yes, we see we see here that thousands or hundreds of files are mentioned as closed.
Yes, closed.
Yes.
Ms. Nansamba Pauline has been empowered to review and close. There are also new guidelines issued by the chairperson, which slightly differs from the admissibility criteria used by the commission.
So the commission has admissibility criteria,
yes,
for human rights complaint.
Yes.
But you are saying the chairperson has issued contrary guidelines.
Contrary guidelines.
What are those?
I'll pass it on to the clerk, but yes, I can pick one issue.
One issue, yes.
A person is detained, and this person complains about detention beyond 48 hours.
Yes.
And when such a case is brought to the commission, we have so many of them, the new criteria is that the commission can only admit cases that have, cases for somebody who has spent up to about 7 days in detention. I'll share that. If one was to investigate and talk to the regional staff at the regional offices, they are stuck with files where they themselves as technical staff know that there are human rights violations here. It's worth getting to the tribunal, but they have been ordered to close. So staff here to close them because they know there are issues, but there are those that are being closed by Nansamba. Now
so some of the cases are closed by Nansamba. Yes. Some are closed by regional tribunals, but under instruction
of the chairperson.
Whereas such cases wouldn't ordinarily be closed.
Yes, that is the discussion I've had with staff. They complained to me and saying that we have been ordered to close. We also fear for ourselves. Some are very genuine cases that closing, we can't close. So those who are hard-hearted have left those files pending. Those who are faint-hearted have gone ahead to close, while Nansamba closed others. Now seeing that the number of cases before the tribunal is dwindling, they started backtracking and saying that they needed to review some because it's also, it attracts allowances when people go to the field. But there's a problem. I listened to one of the clips of a member of parliament who called for a forensic audit. Maybe a forensic audit can be done into case management. It's only when we will understand what is happening in the UHRC tribunal.
So you are advising that we should recommend for a forensic audit?
Yes,
so that we can ascertain what goes on in the tribunal of Uganda Human Rights Commission, especially in relation to dismissed and discontinued cases.
Yes, and those that are pending. Because
and from your observation as a former accounting officer, Ewanu Nansamba is highly responsible.
Yes, for the closure of cases, but under the instruction of the chairperson.
Okay. So deserving cases are closed without investigation and following a criteria developed by the chair, not developed by the commission.
Yes.
Okay.
Chair, if I may conclude, the discussion of issues of case management around a table like this, you will not get the truth about it. It's only a forensic audit. And I want to state here that the years I've worked in the commission, I have not seen a commission like this one, where chair is dominant. And we go for the commission meetings. Those meetings go on. 2 members have stood to say something, like Kano Basalisa, and occasionally Simeo. But the chairperson dominates the meeting, that the voices of members are not heard. Decisions are made, and for me, then, now what I did, I've taken the minutes. When I take it back for review, and members say this is a true record of what transpired in the commission meeting, it is signed. After the meeting, they'll say we did not conclude that. So the commission is driven by Honorable Mariam Wangadia, Commissioner Crispin Kaheru, who even went ahead to start managing vehicles by forming a committee. So the commission has crumbled and is on its knees.
Now, how was this Nansamba recruited in the first place? Did she start as the PA to the chairperson, or she began from somewhere?
She began from somewhere. She was an officer in IGG. So chair, being a person who worked with IGG, came with a few staff from IGG.
Oh, you mean she came with the chairperson?
She came
from
with
the office of the
chairperson,
IGG?
From the office of the IGG. Equally, the drivers. And Chair, I think, let me stop there.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Margaret Luce Ejang. Now, we shall proceed and also interact with the chairperson and the commissioners on Monday at noon. We have invited them, and we continue to interrogate the observation by the Auditor General. I think the evidence of the witness has been quite revealing. It gives us another line of investigation. As we make findings and appropriate recommendation thereafter, we want to thank you for coming and offering yourself to offer this additional evidence. We had invited you at a later date. You opted to request for an earlier date. For now, I would say we have received your position and your clarification. We continue the investigation and inquiry. We shall accord the other parties, the chairperson, the commissioner and clerk. I want, in our reminder for Monday meeting, please specifically require the presence of Kaketo Dennis, Mokasa Charis, Chris Kaheru, Nansamba Pauline. Without fail, they should be part of the delegation so that we can also hear their clarification as regards the revelation we shall see how to proceed from there. Now, for now, yes, Honorable.
Chair, before Madam Margaret Ejang leaves, surely I want to thank her. It is very rare for able Ugandans to disclose such information. I think her revelation before this committee has revealed much about the commission. No wonder her truthfulness has actually costed her. We hope that in the next tour of duty, she continues the same. God will bless you. Thank you very much, Chair.
Maybe every witness is as good as the other. At this point, we cannot make a finding or a conclusion. We receive the evidence, and we subject it to now the response of the other parties. We shall accord whoever is mentioned here a fair hearing, so that they also have a comment and a response on what has been revealed. Good enough. A large bulk of our evidence has been supported by some documents, which we shall also seek to explore as to validity and how we can best utilize the content. But thanking her on at a courtesy note, I have no problem. But purposes of the evidence is subject to the rules of procedure and the Evidence Act, the Constitution, among others, and subject to our further interrogation from the parties so mentioned. And I want to request our CID, please move with Miss Margaret, receive her detailed statement in support of her revelation, so that when she's to seek any appropriate protection, if any, she's on record to have made a statement to police, because we want to assign that you offer her the appropriate protection even after here. Her introduction included a questionable fire that she claimed was at her residence, that her home, was it a home or house? The whole house. The whole house was burnt. So in the period in issue, she has revealed that her house was burnt. We don't want now that to extend to her personal self. So she needs protection, and we believe that Uganda Police, you have that capacity. So also proceed and assist her to retrieve that evidence and submit the same to our committee, to clerk. And we also want to implore the Inspector General of Police to support the paramilitary police, so that the investigations and the Director CID, last time he appeared during our training as accountability committees, he was speaking too much. Let him also now act by supporting you, supporting you. So the Director CID support the CID. You are assigned to our committees to support their work. One time we sent them, and I saw them struggling with a vehicle. With a vehicle. So these CIDs attached to committees should be supported with exceptional vehicles, so that they can move on time. But you see them also struggling to process vehicles. Sometimes they take a week. So Director CID and the DPs of Parliament assist these CIDs attached to committees, so that they can move effectively, because these are critical areas of investigation and quite sensitive. So if you are to support investigation and supporting committee, support your CIDs, because they do your work on behalf of the committee. Regularly we assign them tasks, but they are delayed by the procurement, the requisitions, which sometimes don't happen. And I think we are still waiting for their report on Temangalo. We even went there before they could reach. We think our CIDs must be supported to execute their work, but assist the witness. We are not referring her to you for detention. We are only referring her to you for protection, and to also assist her to generate the evidence we need as a committee, and then also offer her protection even as she lives and wherever she is, so that if so required for any additional interaction, she's alive. And with that, I want to adjourn this particular meeting. We shall return in 20 minutes and interface with the Judicial, Judicial Service Commission after 20 minutes from now. I want to, you had some prayer?
Yes, thank you, Honorable Chair.
Yes.
And thank you, members, for giving me this opportunity. That's all I want to say.
Have we heard you beyond the...
Chair, I only want to say thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak to you and to the members of the committee. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.